Small town living. Everyone has those days where nothing seems to go right. You might have a bad day at work, or your car breaks down in the middle of nowhere. With all the stress and headache, you need somewhere to go and clear your head to get away from everything. That place for me is back in my hometown, Warren, Montana. I can go back home and all my worries and stress just seem to melt away. Warren is a small town just 20 miles east of Billings. It is a small farm town with nothing but open fields and Yellowstone River surrounding the town. People that are not from Warren claim that there's nothing to do there and that it is a boring town. Just because Warren is not a big city does not make it a boring place. There are plenty of things to do out in the country. My friends and I love the outdoors, so living in Warren is perfect for us. During the summers, you'll find us fishing or having a bonfires right on the Yellowstone River just 3 miles from town. When it's too cold for fishing, we break out our orange and hunt as much as we possibly can. When the snow falls, we hook up a car hood to pick up and do a little redneck sledding. Some people might not enjoy what we do, but growing up in a small town, we find things to keep us entertained. Growing up in a small farm town, in my opinion, is completely different than growing up in the city. Growing up in a small town, you develop strong work ethic through sports and especially tough farm work. You get up and go to school, then go home and haul pipe or buck bales for the rest of the day. Then the weekends come, and if you're not playing in a football game, you're out in the fields helping the farmers get their fields ready for harvest. When all the work is done in the evening, you grab a beer and go fish or hunt and relax after a hard day's work. The farmers are always extremely grateful in that you hunt on their land when people from the city are not allowed. Small town life can be tough, but I would not have it any other way. The population of Warren, Montana is roughly 700 people, and that includes Ballantyne, Huntley, and Pompey-Spiller. I went to Huntley Project High School, which is classified as a B school due to the number of students. My graduating class size is 43, and that was about the average 4 years ago. When I tell people how many people I graduated with, they don't believe me at first. They always say, "Man, that sounds terrible." I think it's a good thing because I knew everybody in my class and everybody in my high school for that matter. I believe the small class size is just another benefit of living in a small town. The people in Warden are hardworking individuals that do what they do to keep food on the table. They can be standoffish at first, but once you gain their trust by working hard and helping them when you can, they'll always be there to help you when you need it. Walking down Main Street, which is about 100 yards long, every person I see, I know them on a first-name basis. I think this is awesome, but because of this, word travels around the town almost instantaneously. If something happens, you will know. I'm extremely blessed to grow up in a town where I develop a strong work ethic and even stronger morals. I always have a place to go where I can hunt, fish, or just relax for a while to clear my head. So those of you who have not experienced small town living, I suggest you give it a shot. Who knows, you might not want to leave.